Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today is really exciting because I'm doing my very first story time video. I've been thinking for so long about what type of story I could tell you guys because I honestly have so many, but whether or not it's interesting to everyone else, I'm not sure. A lot of my stories you probably have to be in the moment or know the people for it to be funny. But I did, however, come up with two really short stories I thought I could share today, and if you do like these types of videos, I could then start to share my much more deep and exciting stories with you. So, the first story was when I was in 6th grade, which was quite a long time ago. I was home alone and I think my family was watching my brother play his football game. And our home phone had broken 2 days beforehand, and I had my mobile, but back then, believe it or not, I didn't really use it. It just stayed in my drawer and I only turned it on if I really needed to use it, and my family used to get so angry at me because they could never contact me. Also, something that wasn't working in our house was a fire alarm, and we didn't have a fire blanket or anything like that. So anyways, it was just a normal Sunday afternoon and I was playing The Sims in the office. I loved that game. And then I was kind of hungry, so I went to the kitchen and I put some, I remember quite clearly it was a raisin toast or bread into the toaster. And I've always done this, and the worst thing is after you hear the story is that I still do this, but when I put my bread in the toaster, I always go off and do something else. Like I totally forgot about it, and then I realised that I forgot about my bread, so I went back and it was really cold. So then I put the bread back down in the toaster, and then I heard I got a message on, what is it called? MSM? It was like not Facebook, it was like Messenger kind of thing on the computer. I don't know, it's really old school. I totally forgot about that until just now actually. But yeah, I heard I got a message, so I ran back to the office to go answer. And then I realised, shit, my toast. So then I could kind of smell it, so I ran back out and my toaster was on fire, guys. Like the toaster was literally on fire. And I was like 12 years old, alone in a house with no working phone and no experience whatsoever with what to do when you get a fire. The only thing I knew was that you shouldn't pour water on it. Not if there's like something electrical is plugged in and stuff. So I freaked out. I was talking to myself, I was just running around the house and I didn't really know what to do. The weirdest thing is I was looking for keys for the house. Like I was thinking way too much over it. I should have just left straight away. And then I realized, wait, why do I need the keys? I don't have time to lock the door or anything. So then I just dropped everything and I ran out and I went to my neighbor's house. She wasn't home. So then I went and ran 3 houses down to my babysitter. And, oh no, actually first I ran to our opposite neighbours and they weren't answering either, and then I ran to my babysitter's house and they finally answered. I was just like, guys, like you have to come now, there's like a fire in my house. So she sprinted to my house with me, and by the time she had gotten there, the fire was actually out, but there was smoke everywhere. We had to open, it was a big house as well, we had to open every single window, and like the fire, it was weird because it was just on top of the toaster, but it had started burning the shelf above because our toaster was like in a cupboard. So yeah, and then when looking back on the toaster, I can see it was on max. So I had the toast in max 2 times. That is why it caught on fire. Horrible experience. So that was interesting to tell my parents when they got home. Obviously no one was mad, they were just glad that I was okay, and nothing actually got destroyed except for the toaster, thank God. And then there was a burnt mark on the shelf above, but other than that everything was fine once we had gotten all the smoke out. But one thing was for sure is we needed a fire alarm to work, and we needed our home phone to work so I could have called someone for help. So that is story number 1 done. Story number 2 actually didn't happen that long ago. It was when I was in Australia. I was in Melbourne with 3 of my really good friends, and we had a bit to drink, and then we went to this really, really cool casino, and upstairs there were all these clubs and stuff. And then I remember we got into one of the clubs, we were having a good time and stuff, and then I really needed to go to the toilet. So I just like left them dancing away, and then I went into the bathroom, and there was a huge line. And then for some weird reason, I don't know if you guys drink, but like there always seems to be great conversations, and you just become friends with everyone in the bathroom when you're in town, like at clubs and stuff. So I just started talking with everyone in the line, and then one of the girls was like, oh, just come in the toilet with me. Like, I was like, okay, like saves me waiting ages and stuff. So I just sat there thinking, okay, we'll just go to the toilet and then leave. So like she did whatever, and then she just pulls out this plastic bag with like all this white powder, which I like realized was like drugs. So she had cocaine just casually sitting in her bag, and I'm just like, oh my god, what have I gotten myself into? And then she's like, oh, do you want some? And I'm like, no, I'm good, thank you. Like, I was being really nice to her. She was being really nice to me as well. She was really nice, but like no way was I gonna do that, especially like not from a random girl. Then so she's like, oh, okay, and then she just puts it on her arm, sniffs it, and that was the first time I'd seen anything like that, and I'm just like, holy shit. Like, and she didn't even act any different after. Like, it was as if she was really used to taking that, and she did not look like someone that did that. And then she was like telling me that her boyfriend does, and her boyfriend got it for her, and he was at the club too. And like, I wasn't really listening to what she was saying at this point. I was just like, let's just get out the toilet. And then after she did that, she put that away, and then she got another bag out, and there were like all these green pills in there. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, what is this? I just want to get out. I didn't even go to the toilet, by the way. And then she asked me if I wanted one of them, and I didn't even know what it was, and I still don't know what it was. But I was just so glad to get out of that toilet, and I said goodbye to her, and she was really nice, and she also waved to me later on when she saw me in the club and stuff, and then I saw her sitting with her boyfriend and stuff. But I was like, oh my god, like, how did you get away with that, and how did she not go all psycho and stuff? But yeah, those were my 2 stories for today, and I have a lot more where they came from. So if you did enjoy them, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you're not. It would mean a lot to me. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!